I am back finally. Good old this day 4 of this. Getting back to some Pillars of Eternity. Oh yeah, I forgot I leveled up because I went to level up last time. I think something broke. Oh, let's see. Dang, all my stuff is expensive now. And obviously I want to get for survival. Let's put a point in stealth. I like that. Ooh, I'm gonna do that's not gonna help me because I'm already using two increase decrease fire rate stuff. I don't think, and I think that's a yeah. So it's one I have to activate. I think that would take over my other ones. Mark of Prey would probably not be bad against some of the like bosses and stuff. Companion, that's not bad. And since and especially since it's becoming range attacks that target deflection. I think I'm gonna go Stalker's Link. I'm trying to think. Because Mark Prey would be pretty good in some instances. 20% damage against targets. Accuracy would be nice. Although I have plenty of accuracy, I think. Let's go with Mark Prey. Yeah, have another point with athletics, that's fine. Chris defense. Times. That's not bad. That's not bad either. If I wanted to like some extra damage. Give increased defense deflection to allies. Ooh, wait. That might be good. Want me to pull. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna go into the fray here. Because then I can even pull some of the guys off of my like ranged units to hit. He's like level, yeah, this is the level 3 spells looks like. It's got a high lore level. Like Grimoire. Got like 2 extra ones in the background. Level 3 spells. Let's see. Arcane Dampener. Probably not awful. Archer's Delay. Lower their attack speed. Cursive damage. Just a lightning bolt that might hit my own teammates. Move, try to use her own endurance. Those vulnerabilities. Ooh. That might be pretty good. I kind of like that. Gives me a port kind of spell to work with. Ooh, multi-hitting missiles might be nice. Nothing burn freeze, corrode shark and call the area effect. Is used for the poisonous cloud of illness, causes corrode damage and leaves victims sickened. That might not be bad either. I kind of want this high levels. This. This is kind of a multi-hit. Let's do that. Okay. Then I don't think knowledge was a problem. He said if I find out what causes it might help. That is true, and there is no such thing. In my experience, it's too much knowledge. Come, we'll find your answers in mind, I hope. So I'm gonna go to this guy, go to his grimoire real quick. Okay, so he already has all 3 spells put in here. What about his other 2 grimoires? Cool. And this one. I want to see maybe you're seeing hold affliction threats in the area. Area. Cool. Okay. I just wanted to see what I had to look at. I already looted everything. Let's see. I'll let it play out for a second. Why you no attack? No, no, didn't want to do that. I'm back here. Yeah, keep fighting. What's this here? You attack that thing. Okay. Oop, that went to the wrong event. Oh, did it not? Okay. It didn't. I think it went to the right place. Belt of bountiful healing. 5% healing received. What do you have on? Blunting belt. I'll give that to him. He's gonna need the healing the most. Okay. Got that guy. Check that one. I'm gonna throw that here. Hills could rusty iron key. Okay. Stealth mode. Select. Plus for unnatural force. Okay, so can't go through there. Okay. That wasn't too bad of a fight. His spear spider legs. Oh. Beetles. Sneak around the beetles first. Back to them later. Oh, that's a big dude. Oh god. Okay. I was okay. Whoops. Oh. Just throw a fireball. You can go ahead and cast a heal. Marked prey. Bear, go attack that. Let's go from here. Let's try and knock you down. Alright, let's kill these two guys off. Kill this thing. No, kill that thing. Kill that thing. You sought that. I don't know what all these spells do. Let's see. Cast that for now. Let's cast this on this guy. Okay. I have a good level 1 spell to cast here. Yeah, sure. Let's cast this number. You can cast that. Oh, you have a chanter spell now. The Challenger leveled up. Sure, have another point of war. Let's see what these do. In the area. Against frightened and terrified effects for allies in the area. Probably causing freeze damage. Decreases reload time, increases speed of all range attacks for all allies. That might be good. Reduces accuracy of disengagement attacks for enemies in the area. Let's do this one. Like the like having extra accuracy on them or extra attack speed. Ooh. A stiletto in one hand. That's nice. 3 DR bypass, 20% of damage restored as endurance. And its damaging is plus 15%. That's a really nice one. This sucker. Up here. Oh. Got a tiny spider as a pet. Back entrance. Where? This is interesting. Oh, it's a giant hand. That's cool. Something's down here. Something big is down here. Can't go that way, which means this is probably how you go downstairs. How hard is these things gonna be to fight? Normals. Golly, that stone beetle did not want to die. Oh, I missed this guy back here. Oh, I missed something over here. I'm just gonna send you over here. Loot this. Fine scale armor. That'll catch a nice price. I should probably make sure everybody's attacking something. So the rest I can use. There's a lot of stuff in here. A lot of good stuff. All the beetles. Gee whiz. What am I, dude? Oh, I can use this. I use it again on this guy. Nice. Drop that. Can cast that. Some good loot in here. That's my... Oh. I somehow opened up like the menu tab for whatever reason. Not sure how I managed that. Just gonna keep going. Ooh. Gold packed. Ooh, crap. That's a gold pack tonight. Actually, hold on, let's hold on here. Here. You go there. You go. Okay, that went down faster than I expected. Good, hit him with that. Let's march pray the gold knight. Let's into the fray this looter. Let's turn the bear to the gold pack knight and him to attack the gold pack knight. You can cast. Let's see, what do I want to cast here? Yeah, let's do holy power. You cast this on them. Whew. That guy just got blown up. Holy crap. Go ahead and shoot this looter with that. Knock this guy down. You actually just go run at that guy. Oh, I did not. I was not paying. I did not see this guy right here. I hit him with one of these. Golem. Holmes. Cool. They didn't really give me much. Frog Helm. But also, some of that stuff's pretty good. All these gold pack knights doing my territory. Alright. I'm gonna get down here. I'm gonna get here. I'm gonna rest up so that I get all my stuff back and my priest gets his health back. He is low. Let's see. I can get a damage reduction +2. I don't think that's necessary. Oh, I think they're considered beasts. We're just gonna do that. Yeah, that works. We're gonna go up here. I don't know where this is gonna take me, but we're gonna go up here. Okay, what did he just say? Okay. Well, let's me back out, which is not a bad thing. Go up here and go back in and talk to the statue. I need to save. I've been saving. I mean, I have always wanted my own keep, even if it is a little cursed. It is yours, my lord. I cannot begin to tell you how glad that is, how good it is to know that the keep is in capable hands once again. I suppose I should mention first that if you mean to travel to Defiance Bay or supplies, there has been a complication of a kind. The Eastern Barbican collapsed decades ago, and Merworld never got around to rebuilding it. The road here is a dead end. You got as far as gathering materials before you became preoccupied. I could make arrangements to have it repaired, if it is your will. When it ceased to be the previous master's will, I became powerless to do anything about it. What am I but the master's instrument? It would take time, but far less than finding another route to Defiance Bay. World says have materials for the Barbican, and they're still available to you. In the future, if you wish to make further repairs, keep a coin for supplies and labor. What does being the master of Kednua entail? Why, there are many responsibilities involved in maintaining a keep. The extent to which you wish to get involved is entirely up to you, of course. Part of the reason I'm here is to ensure that things run smoothly in your absence, provided we have been given instruction. If you instruct me on which repairs you wish to conduct next, I will make the necessary arrangements. These may take some time to finish, but each will provide you with additional resources once they are complete. Given somewhere to place them, we can hire tradesmen, provide you with supplies or ingredients. Repairing the keep will raise your prestige and draw both helpful individuals and unwelcome attention from bandits and opportunists. If we can raise the keep's security in turn, these will become less of a concern. You should know, however, that the position does come with some risk. Your name will grow in fame, and you must contend with threats to the keep. And then there are other things. Earl's curse was his own, a watcher's curse, but his predecessors have not fared better. There is a presence within the keep, or rather, far beneath it. At least such has been the conclusion drawn by all who have come into this place. For what spirit still linger in the endless paths, oft speak of a master below. Every effort to settle here has failed from the time of our endearing colonists onward. Beasts rise from the endless paths until the new lord or lady is no more. One who delves below this master does not tolerate rivals, it seems. I've seen from time to time intrepid explorers ascend to lay claim to what answers they can, but none return. This is the force which has kept Kednua a barren ruin and robbed me of my hopes. Endless paths. That, my friend, is where we must go, if you will go with me. Whatever devils lie beneath, think too what knowledge we will find. Perhaps this master speaks Adiran. Endless paths of Adnua. That is the name given to the labyrinth beneath the keep. The Earl, we were warned by the Glenfathans that the site was cursed. There's a legend attached to it. At the time, we thought nothing of it. The ruins were built, it is said, by a powerful Nguithan named Adnua, who ruled there until his people turned against him. They destroyed his endless paths and filled many of the upper tunnels in with soil and stone. No one living knows how far down the tunnel stretch, and few have ventured there returned. There is much talk of riches and treasure. The promise of Ingwithan relics alone has drawn many fortune seekers to their deaths, I fear. Who's this master below? I could not say with any certainty. I believe it must be tied to the man said to have been the architect of the endless paths, the Ingwithan tyrant Adnua. Some claim his spirit endures, or at least has laid a curse upon the site. I can't imagine much remains of his work, for the ruins have been here 1,000 years or more. But what is left is impressive. The Earl certainly thought so. You may have seen, while below, the hand of the great statue Adnua construction. Perhaps is a statue of Adnua himself? Of course you are. The keep would have no other, but the endless paths are a different thing entirely. It is unfortunate, really, that they are so closely entwined. The master below is not dealt with. There will always be a threat to the keep from within. I know it is much to take in, but if you would remain, if you would be lord of this place, then I can only advise you to seek out this foe before it destroys you. Must know, this queen you're looking for. Defiance Bay has no queen. The McQuins of Adir haven't reigned here since the war. The only queen with any power there is Wodica. I am told they erected an exquisite temple in her honor there, but I was never able to see it. If you mean to go there, we can get started right away on repairing the Barbican. You can only tell me what you wish to do, and I'll make necessary arrangements. I will keep a ledger as it happens, and I have taken the liberty of updating it. You could take a look if you wish. Let me see. Then we'll get underway at once. Know, my lord, that this is but the first and least of my many great undertakings. The keep supported a great many buildings and servants for many years. If you should wish it, we can repair some of the outlying structures, and these will bring you wealth and recognition for our people to your service. Building the defenses will keep your ground from becoming overrun, as they did under Mirwald's keeping. You not choose all at once. I am pledged to your aid, and so long as you are master here, we shall always be linked. You not step up upon these grounds to speak with me. Wherever your trials may take you, you can make your will known to me, if you but reach out. Oh, but first, of course, the Barbican. Going to take time to complete each upgrade. Can add security or prestige to the stronghold, or add additional functionality like resting bonuses, periodic free crafting ingredients, or new stores. Let's do that. I have plenty of money. Allowing visitors and adventurers to be available to you and your companions. That is probably what I will do. Warden's Lodge, the walls near the stronghold. Upgrading the lodge will grant bonus skill upon resting at Bright Hollow, as well as access to the Warden. And then upgrading them will grant both the Constitution and Flex bonus when resting at Bright Hollow. And users restoration. A lot of cool stuff in here. Actions, hirelings, party management. Okay. Let's go ahead and do main keep. Oh, I have to wait 3 days before that's done. That will give me a lot of security and prestige. Oh, and then I can just access this from wherever. Cool. I like having a little city management kind of or town management in the background. Yes, the Eastern Barbican has been restored. So I can run out of here now. I can go down to Madmavid or Woodend Plains. Oh, I can go all the way down there. I'm gonna go. Hold on. See, let's save real quick. This is probably only 18 hours. Let's go there. Go to the wooden plains, and then let's see where we go from here. Everybody wants to talk to me. You said you had some things you wanted to ask him. What was it? Wide. Yes, because I didn't know you. It's hard to just change it. It says he's a watcher. Really, if I wanted to find out about my brother, I shouldn't be starting with watchers. I should be starting with records. So why don't you? If there was anything written down about it, they'd have it in Defiance Bay. They got an archive at the palace. I think an Aloth also has awakened. Are you alright? There's no point in speculating now. Okay. You didn't really want to say much, huh? Hmm. Hmm. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. That's nice. Hmm. Okay. Get a little bit of extra floor dump. Oh, got the whole party. Another one of these. It's like a Highland. Oh, what was it? Oh, Force Sucker. Kill it. No, actually, guess this on it. Or just punch my bear. Or get a Stormwall Gorge. Yeah. Yeah. Bless me. This guy up here. I'm gonna figure out how to get up there, I suppose. I found it. Oh, there's another Force Slicker. That on you. No, get that on him. Okay. Try to knock him down. I can't believe the knockdown actually worked. Nice. Okay. Just a body. Hide armor. See what else is around town. It's a pretty big area. Oh god. Oh god. And bro just showed up out of nowhere. I got plenty of spell casts. Why does Force Slicker hate uh endurance so much? Just ran out of the tree line to come pummel Darrence into the ground for a little bit. Let's see what else is going on. Else. Fair spell. Another force liquor. What's that on it? Hit with that knockdown. Is on it. Okay. From down south. Doesn't look like it. I have to go west for the get to Defiance Bay. A bridge. Down here. Area that would have something. Looks like there's something that's up here. Abandoned cart? Question mark? Don't hear me complain. It's a lot of money. Dang, I've like already recovered the 1400 I just spent on my this. Restore the Bright Hollow Knights, probably. A place to rest. Center. Searing Falls. The location to go to. Pin. Yes, a house. Grab it, please. On around. Houses. Not much of a house anymore. Yeah, if I go left here, it probably allows me to go to, yeah, Ultimate Bridge. That's the 3 areas I needed to unlock from this map. Let's see what else I get. Let's kind of find out here. There's no point in sneaking around. It's really only used for buildings. Got a dwarven woman dressed in skins and hides leans against the road marker. Face is turned down, her eyes darkened by a thick stripe of face paint. She's sharpening a bone arrowhead with a scrimshaw-handled knife. Her attention, however, is focused on a bare figurine between her feet. A large white-furred fox standing at her heels looks up at your approach. That's an interesting question. Last helpful stranger only succeeded in lightening my purse. I think I'll handle this on my own. Anyone? How long have you been looking for sock? 5 years. So you've been searching for 5 years for a stranger you barely remember. Who could be anyone now? That's more of a campfire tale. I'm not quite ready to get into it. This is what figure into it. Just figuring out on her trousers and raises it in her small flat palm. It's carved in the shape of a bear, smooth and round. The polished adra is worn to a dull mat, along with its arched back and ovoid haunches. Soft glow emanates from within. Defiance Bay. Locals call the current Duke Wolf Crown. Sounds like fun to drink with. It's twin trees. You meant twin elves. I haven't been there yet, but I hear they have some especially memorable trees. Soon the eyes aren't your own. You catch the most of the beast amidst the fresh scent of vegetation, and your heart beats a little faster. Here. You look down just long enough to see the sharp, pale cliffs drop into hundreds. Into the water hundreds of feet below you. Breathing deeply, you smell salt in the air. Wherever you're standing, wherever Persak is standing, must be near the ocean, not a lake. Ugh, I don't have enough. I'm a real watcher. Come with me, I've got other business here, and we can look for Persak on the way. Hey, I finally got a sixth party member. You have nothing equipped. Fine hide armor. That's all you have. Oh, Masak hunting bow. Plus 8 accuracy. Nothing else really. Okay. And then she's got a fine hatch and a fine dagger as her alternative weapons. What was that moving around? I've now got 2 pets. Oh, I need to edit my custom thing. You get to stand back here like this. Okay, I can go behind him. Hit this number. That's a lion. I just oh, freak. This many units having 2 rangers with pets each means I have like 8 people on my team. Even if the pets can't necessarily do something special. It's kind of funny because they just show when one little lion comes at me, it just goes boop and explodes. It's got 8 people hitting it at the same time. Save now that I have. Hmm. Interesting. Ooh, camping supplies. I will take those off your hands. You don't seem like you need them. Ugh. I don't know how I keep going into that. That's how I keep going into that. Okay. Keep pressing the tilde key instead of tab when I'm trying to highlight things on the ground. A lot of lions. You mark that one and attack it. You mark that one and attack it. You throw a big ol' AoE bolt out in the ground over here. Let's do that one more time. Go ahead and cast that to heal up our friendly pets. Somebody, it looks like they got sacrificed over here, question mark? Hearth Harvest. Unique one-handed. It's got deflection, burn damage, damage reduction, bypass. That's a really nice hand axe, actually. What else is around here? Sure, their force. Oh, what the? Wigra? It's like the dryad looking things. I don't know. Go ahead and cast that on him. Do it too. Do that number. Run up and go. Oh, you're already there, running up and whacking that guy. Honestly, you're gonna guess firewall. Boom. Explode. And then hit that guy with that. Motion. There with that. time you just start hitting something. Hurt. What crap. This game gives you a very large party to work with. Some electron wood and troll skin. Oh, I missed something. Or troll skin. This whole area. Nice. Let's see. I want to go explore these first. This is going to take me to this. I'm going to go to Searing Falls. It's a pretty area. That's a dragon. Oh. So a few dragons. I don't know how much damage I'm actually doing to this thing. Barely injured. I may not be supposed to be here yet. I may not, I mean, I'm most likely not supposed to be here yet. Let's cast this over here. Let's try to knock the dragon down. I don't know if that'll even do anything, but let's try. Oh, well, I might be able to handle it. And the other one's a young trig, so that's not nearly as bad. They're just so high up in the air, it's hard to tell exactly where they are or what they're hitting. Can you cancel that and instead just cast this on this guy? Burned everyone. The damn Drake. Focus that guy. Pull him in. You. Hit this over here. Yeah. This art priest. You cast this. My bear died. Good. That worked out. That worked well. Let's go ahead and cast this over everybody too while I'm at it. He's got that level 3. Let's do this. Some of these over here. Ooh, he just took a ton of damage. Can I get away from this thing? He's not just dying. Oh, that thing's paralyzed. Let's go ahead. Spell. If I kill this Drake, I think I'm okay. Smite that thing. Wait. That one. We kill it? Not yet, not yet. Okay, the priest is dead. Knock the thing over. My guy just got downed. How freaking close is this thing to dying, dude? Die already. We're just getting messed up. Holy crap. Okay. One of the drakes is dead. One of the drakes is, in fact, dead. Some 3 more skeletons, because I just need them to, body these things for me. I have no more spells. I think he might paralyze. Let's start shooting that thing again. You focus the flame blight. That did nothing. Can you run away a little bit? Nope. He's just dead. Okay. Off the scarf right now. Oh, bro's stunned. And Drake's injured, but not enough for it to matter yet. Shooting that thing. Can you instead? It's still paralyzed. My goodness. Go over here. Cast. Walk up just a little bit more. Cast this. Dude, why am I permanently paralyzed? How long is he still gonna be paralyzed for? Step back. Okay, nope. I does not want you to step back. Let's swap to this. Just wail at him. Can you kill this thing for me instead? Can I not use this? Mm, so close to killing them all. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was an intense fight. I did it. That was an intense fight. Everything. That's real quick. All right, yeah, no, I'm gonna leave. Shouldn't be here. Let's go to Edwin Bridge. Then let's. Oh, camping is not allowed in this area. That's not good. I'm gonna walk over here first, camp, and then come back because I want to make sure my guys are at full HP and actually have spells to use. Let's give you. Let's give you the introduction for now. How much longer is it to have on this? Finished in 20 hours. Okay. Not too much longer till that's done. Let's go to Alien Bridge now. This person wants to talk. And to say so, but I'm not so fragile that I need my name chanted in the meeting halls. I'll envy you. Guess I'm lucky I only have to worry about someone else's past life. What would you tell them about your village? Recently, there have been a lot of good years. My aunt say we've had fewer clashes with neighboring villages thanks to the hunting territories that Persok helped establish. In bad years, we rely on trade with the merchants that pass our shores. We exchange walrus tusks and seal pelts for grains that last us the hard winters. Persok brokered a lot of those agreements too. He got this one from the Avowed ships that used to trade with us. Sounds like you're on a hunt of your own, though. You feeling the thrill of the chase, or ready for this to be over? I enjoy the adventure. Every day brings something new. Just what I expect from a rugged outdoorsman. It's refreshing to travel with someone else who can appreciate the scent of a trail, that's for sure. Might as well keep moving while we've got some daylight. Good hunter, but not much of a talker, and that's been fine by me. When we hunt in Nasatok, we almost always bring our foxes with us. They help us track and flush game, and they're fearless defenders against bear and snow leopards. Clever Itumak has always been my favorite. Of course, we never send a woman who hasn't had a chance to find a mate and have a couple children of her own. At 5, Yakona, Astuya, Najwa, Anig, and Malak. Astuya and Anig died young in long, lean winters. Malak was barely talking when I left. Probably won't know me when I get home. Even in Nasatak, I spend most of my time on the hunt, but then it's easier to relish the hunt when I know I'll see my family enjoying our kill. Kalu's a good man. He raised our children well and built us a strong home while I've always been away on hunts. Our parents chose us from one another when we were still young. Not the way things are usually done here, but ours chose well. Came to appreciate each other as helpmates first, then friends, and then, well, you know how it goes. So you're hunting. Got a lot of tracks to follow, but where they'll lead is anyone's guess. Mine are rare. Why do people have this tradition? Something we've always done. The elders say it was first begun to forge ties with other villages. It's hard to fight over caribou herds when you see someone you respect on the other side. We believe that passing our history on in this way keeps us stronger and helps them, the elders, return to us after they've been away from us for a generation or more. They can use the experiences that accumulated over lifetimes to lead the village again. Most often they return somewhere in Nastuk, a member of another village, or they were born among the Glimfelin of the White that wins. Even so, it's hard to say what's usual. My grandfather was a boy. The elder came back as a polar bear. The huntress chosen for the task had reset half her village deeds while running from the beast. Even so, there have been journeys longer than mine. Some last decades, and Huntress doesn't always return. That depends on the man or woman he's become. It's easiest when the rebirth happens at another village in Natsutak, where the tradition is understood. Even in the white that wins in the southern islands of the Deadfire archipelago, people understand this custom and will welcome you politely enough, even if their souls do not remember. Sometimes you find someone whose soul has no memory of the village, and you have to tell them of people who remember him still. As disheartening as this is, you hope that the reminder will aid his soul in a future life. Another old village tradition. The elders watch the caribou migrations and cast seal bones to determine the right time for this journey. The omens were determined, all the village wives drew sharp teeth. Were the ones that go away to hunt and fish, so were the best suited for a task like this. I'm a long hunter. I stalk game across the tundra with some of the other wives. We usually hunt caribou and oxen, but we find hares and birds too. It's a good and respected position to see so much of Nestatak in the company of my friends and sisters. This is one of the pleasures of life in Masak. Nestatak is a big island in the middle of Deadfire Archipelago, just off the coast of the White That Wins. Tundra, mostly, with a few snow-covered forests in the warmer parts. Most of us live in fairly small villages, by standards here anyway. Mine is Masak. Cold, but not as cold as the White That Wins. The few kith who visit Nestatak find it sparse, but there's plenty to sustain a village if you know where to look. We get hides and meat from caribou, seals and small whales, bone too, which makes fine bows and arrowheads. Community is important to us. We survive or perish together, so everything we do, every week-long hunt, every wall we build, is for the village. Mostly Indotonic, like me, people here call us boreal doors. Migratory clans of Glenfellan from the White That Wins sometimes spend the cooler seasons on Nostok, but we don't see many other foreigners who can tolerate the elements. Those of us born in Nostok like to say we have a hardy layer of sealskin just beneath our flesh. We're a tundra village. To an outsider's eyes, we're probably not much different from the others around us. Our elders have stories that go back hundreds of years. Epic hunts, battles with neighboring villages, sojourns across the sea. We share these stories too. Alright. Oops. Let's save him. Oh. Quickly scroll through this. Upper lane. Is my desktop audio not working?
Appears to be
Dang,
a spark
that's
away from sharing the deity's fate.
real awkward that my audio was not working for most of this. Just my microphone. I don't know why my settings got all changed up and messed up. I haven't done anything since the last time. Cat.
Defiance Bay. I miss Adir already.
Just a car. Just Crucible Keep.
Gods keep you.
Intane, you picked an interesting time to visit Defiance Bay. All these refugees fleeing the frontier and find legacies no better here. See animancers, vagrants scorch them, and they nest in the city like rats. You mark my words, though. Dozens are going to put a stop to it. I need folks to see reason. We're in the midst of a crisis, and instead of purging the nefarious forces from our city, Duke is granting animancers dangerous liberties. In essence, which any sane person will tell you the only purview of the gods. The Adherents at least have the sense to outlaw it, which is the only good thing you can say about them. It's not like magic chanting or the soul readings of ciphers do. It's been around since ancient Ingwithan times, which is why you'll see animancers tinkering with old Ingwithan artifacts. Half-truths all, but he's an enthusiastic performer, I'll give him that. Trouble is, the animancers got no idea what half those artifacts actually do, not that they'll admit it. Our emphatic friend is correct about one thing at least. We're an organization of interested citizens who want to free Defiance Bay from the dangerous influence of animancers and the tyranny of the aristocrats who support them. We also consider ourselves a militia of sorts, seeing as the Crucible Knights are a little more than a flock of preening nobles in training these days. Just like a militia, the dozens, except for the training and the discipline and the code of honor. And we're always looking to expand. The more people see things our way, the better for the state of our country. If you have any interest in hearing more, stop by Admonth's Den sometime. The Expedition Hall. A lot of free thinkers in there. Set straight all the nonsense the nobles and the animancers want you to believe. Might even be some paid work there for the motivated types. This is the capital of the free Palatinate of the Deerwood. Started out as the capital of an Adirian colony, but we booted the flaccid scepter from these lands 150 years ago. These days were a major port, receiving trade and visitors from all over the world. But we, some of us anyway, tried to hold on to the pioneering spirit that earned us our freedom a century and a half ago. The city is divided into 5 districts: Copper Lanes, First Fires, Andra's Gift, Brackenbury, and Heritage Hill. So here's Copper Lane, entirely a market district, but you also get the Expedition Hall directly north of here, where you can join treks into the wilds. There's also my fellow dozen martyrs, and I tend to meet up with other concerned citizens. That's the Hall of Revealed Mysteries. Eerie place, you ask me. They've got the biggest library in Deerwood. Here indeed. Might be less so if more kith step inside. Perhaps we ought to visit Kaz and just see just what mysteries are revealed. The mobility that didn't sell back to Adir stayed there. Most of the family there traced their lineages back to old imperial times. Other than a lot of has-been nobility, you've got Hadrit House, where Lady Webb and her spies operate, and the Brackenbury Sanitarium, the main cesspit of animancy in the city. That's where the revolution started, hence the name. These days it's overrun with politicians and panders, but we'll take it back someday. That's where you'll find the Ducal Palace, the Valian Embassy, and the Crucible Keep. The Crucible Knights were the original freedom fighters in Defiance Bay, but now they're just strutting peacocks with their eyes on fancy titles and their heads up there. There's an old temple of Woodica there too. We keep it real nice for her. Got the name because it was a wetland that was drained back in the Imperial days. Now it's a seedy district populated by sailors, common folk, and more than a few thugs. But it's a fun place too, if you know where to look. Look for a place called the Salty Mass when you're there. Other than that, it's mostly warehouses and abandoned homes. It used to be one of the more prestigious districts in the city. Years of the Revolution, planting plots up there next to an ancient Ingwithan tower, a city cemetery. Had the best views in Defiance Bay, attracts richer types these days, a lot of animancy patrons. You would have heard, but something happened over there a couple months ago. The authorities sealed it off, and they're keeping their mouth shut. But mark my words, animancy is to blame. Okay. This place. The Goose and the Fox. Sure, let's see what's in here. Ah, there's like an inn. Not gonna do not have the. I read all that.
Good day, stranger.
Here for a drink. Refreshments. What you got? A yellow lab. Bro is selling a dog. Buy 2 of these. And I'll sell this guy. Oh, I'll sell you. Here you go. I need to talk to in here. You look like somebody I could talk to, maybe. A woman sits by herself, spinning something on the table in front of her and watching it with furious intensity. It's about the size of a coin, and it wobbles over a crack in the wood metallic rattle. Snatches it up with one hand and slams a half-empty cup down on the table with the other. This is not a good time. Just trying to calm down, trying to talk myself out of something foolish. There's something I need to give to my fiance, Ernest. Only he doesn't seem to go anywhere without his new friends, and they're not exactly pleasant company. You know how this looks, but you don't understand. It's not like it's these new friends of his. They brought out the worst in him. Come to our house with their dead eyes and their black teeth. I'm not a fool. I know what it means. Ernest makes me leave when they show up, but it's obvious what they come to do. Last time they came, I told them to get out. Let them have their phones somewhere in the gift, not under my roof. Stuff changes you, I guess. Ernest, I knew, wouldn't have squashed a spider. I never thought he'd. I don't really know. Seemed better than believing he's always been this way. There's nothing more to say to him. We're finished. I just want to give this back to him and have a clean break. It was his grandmother's. Even after this, I don't know. I don't have the heart to spell it off, but if I go back there myself, I know what'll happen. I'll lose my temper and I'll probably wind up with another one of these. I wouldn't normally hand this off to a stranger, but people say you've got a good heart. If you give this back to him, he'll know we're done. That's just north of here. Just, please don't hurt him. As furious as I am, I don't want that on my conscience. Lee. Okay. Some extra stuff. Quest to do. These things are so long, I don't feel like reading all of them. Cones, first fires, all the revealed mysteries. We're gonna hiding some really neat things that could show you where Mom and Dad told me not to talk to strangers. Maybe you can help me with something, then we wouldn't be strangers. They've made out of March steel. It's the best steel around, except for Durgan steel. It doesn't count because no one makes it anymore. Anyway, there's this merchant over by the expedition hall, and he has a dagger made of real March steel. He said he wouldn't sell it to me because I'm a kid. Kids don't know anything about daggers. That's not true. I know lots about daggers. I know about the different kinds of steel. I know how the Crucible Knights make them in the forge. I know that the tip can pierce the low gauge scale armor. That one that's good and sharp, cut through bone. See, I know plenty about daggers. I really, really want this one. If you could just get it for me, I promise I'll never ever ask anyone for anything ever again. As soon as they can talk, when he can feel just a hair for the 10th. I wouldn't trust this kid with a butter knife. If you're gonna play with knives, I'm sure your parents will do that or you wouldn't be asking me. If I'm going to be a real warrior, I have to start training young, just like the heroes in the stories. I just know I'll be a great warrior in a priest's life. My mom even says I have an old soul. And yeah, I don't trust that kid with the dagger. Not so much. Not what else so much. And the way you fought, cutting down two at a time, we shared quite a victory, you and I. Why? Oh, by the flame. For just a moment I thought I heard her. Some memories of my youth and the North Watch Rangers, trials and adventures from a lifetime ago. Of late, the memory of lost battles and fallen friends has been especially vivid. Nearly 6 years, we were known throughout the Deerwood then. Thought we'd adventure together forever, with the coppers and inspiring songs. That was until we faced Helig of Thean. He was a wizard whose experiments in necromancy left a trail of bodies, some reanimated. From Solus Vale to Midwood. Tracked him as he fled toward the Balian Republics, catching him just west of the Lake of Drowned Tombs. We were fools. Seasoned as we were not prepared for his foul magic. Our numbers were nothing against his power. A wiser man would have ordered a retreat. Not me. By some curse of the gods, I was knocked out, and when I awoke, my rangers, my Ronda, they were all dead. My friend, my comrade in arms, and my love. We planned to adventure together until we grew old enough to settle down and enjoy our fortunes. Young as we were, we couldn't imagine anything would tear us apart. I know this sounds like an old man's madness, but I hear her, a voice just over my shoulder, calling to me in my dreams. At night, I see her wandering the catacombs beneath the city, trying to escape. Foolish as it sounds, I can't shake the idea that she's somehow down there, waiting for me. I've even ventured below, though it near cost me my life. Were I half the warrior I was in my youth, I search every grave and rat hole. As it is, I'm stuck with this feeble body and the agonizing notion that my love is somehow down there. Got my help. This entrance, just southwest of here, on the other side of the canal, you are truly a gift from the gods. If there's anything you can find of her. Let's collect all the quests. Scrivener.
I'll see what I can find.
A simple test.
I am prone to stealing
Hello.
things. You're one short ogre, but why are you green and how are you getting the ducks to keep flying around you like that? Let me guess, you smoked a lot of white leaf, or did your hands on some snowcap? Snowcap. Snowcap. People know snowcap, much less ogres. Yes, I am a scrivener. I read books, I write books. Oh, I'm also a collector of herbs, flowers, plants. I sell them. Mostly, I eat them. Interesting.
Hello.
Retrain character for me.
Nice and
Just
quiet.
seeing if there's, you know, anything to. Mysterious herb vendor. Dude's house. Let's go in here.
Welcome.
Ah, new face. Welcome, friend. My name's Prentice, and this is my humble abode and place of business. I do hope you're in here to do some business. Seems like a large guards one, man. Sure, right. Very perceptive. This business attracts some less pleasant types. Sometimes the clientele gets a little pushy. Every so often, someone even turns out to be snooping into things they shouldn't. Lessons have to be taught. I'm sure you're too smart to get wrapped up in all that, of course. Keep it simple. You have coin, I have the stuff. You're free to make use of the premises so long as you don't do anything stupid. You don't have to get to tangling with the other customers. Now, what can I get for you? Hey, Kiana? Is she? Good riddance to her then. Sorry I ever spent the coin to begin with. It's the old thing to forget, giving your grandmother's ring to someone. Maybe she's just not worth remembering, eh? You're playing lapdog for her and all. Why don't you go back and tell her to keep clear of here? She seemed to care for you. Why are you doing this? Plenty of stars in the sky. Tell her to go set up them salty masks. She's feeling lonely. Me and her are done. She was asking for it, sort of like you right now. Maybe you ought to quit digging around in affairs that don't concern you. Me, I've got business to get back to. Oh, whoops. Ah, see, that's what happened. Okay.
Ready, Watcher.
Yes?
Hey. Hi? Hey.
What?
Alright, so what's going on here?
Ready, Watcher.
Hit this guy with that.
Yes?
Shoot that dude.
Yes?
Yeah. Here. Shoot him. Kill him.
How may I help? Hi? Hey.
Oh, pull this guy.
How may I help?
What the
Hi?
frick did all these guys show up from? Hold on. Yeah, obviously, alright.
Yes?
Well, he's dead. Well, they're all dead. Not exactly what, what I planned when I walked in here, but and it is what it is. It's a lot of money.
Certainly.
Ooh. Not bad, not bad. Well, they're all dead, so it is what it is.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea.
Anything
Which
secret out
is
here?
Not very quiet. I can do
Go
that.
open that for me.
That's settled.
Stealing. I mean, I killed the guy. I won't take that. Let's turn up here. I think up here is considered stealing, though. It's a lot of money.
How may I help? Hey.
Go forward. Attack,
Following your
attack,
lead.
attack. You can cast this.
Ready, Watcher.
I'm here. Hey.
I have to pull this guy.
Hi?
Yes, finally. Actual light armor. Have like yeah. The frog helmet. I can have this. Matches the stuff a little better. She can take just cape that is all the way down her back, and then she can have this little helmet. No, that destroys her. Here. Sure, that works. Not that these are necessary, really, but. Spider, got a tiny obsidian worm, black cat. It's like half dead. You know, it is what it is. Scolder meat. Really a key item. Yeah.
I'm
Anyways.
here.
Deer and dialects. I'm trying not to miss anything up here. Oh, okay. Found and bloodied on the floor before you. His face is tapestried bruises, and blood is splattered across several corners of the room. Man cringes sobs as you approach. Please, please, no more. I can't take any more. I'm not here to hurt you. You're not? Appraise Bareth. You're not one of his men, are you? Please, I don't know who you are, but my name is Prentice. This is my house. You have to help me. An imposter, some wizard named Nerid, came to my house, tied me up here, tortured me, and now he and his men are eating my food, breaking my things, selling stuff inside my house. He just turned up all of a sudden. I may have hung onto a tiny potion on my supplier's share, but I needed that money. What exactly happened? Center of the wizard neared. Then downstairs, to pick up the lost copper, I guess. It hurt me while he was at it. It's been days. It's already taken care of. Can't believe this nightmare is finally over. You have no idea what you've done for me, but I need to find my love, Karen. Only after whatever Nerid put her through, I'm afraid she won't give me a chance to explain. And please, don't tell her about the stuff, about what I do, to make you worthwhile a discount. Karen, I presume you're the first one she did. That woman helped save my life without realizing it. Please, bring her home and tell her that everything is back to normal.
You must.
Just, ended a, like, drug den, I guess. My stuff now. Oh, that's cool. The market.
Welcome.
What do you got? Seal of Faith. Zelda's Ring. Question. Protection. Ashwood cameo figurine.
Hello.
I sell like some ingredients here if I wanted to. One of those. So, one of those. Silver ears. So a few syrup tongues. Troll skins. Nice.
Hello.
What you got? Get some interesting stuff. Dragon meat and dragon eggs.
Good day to you.
This one. I have to off my hands. I don't make my business to ask where it all comes from. Fair enough. No, I don't need to pry. Dagger. I have high purity iron, or the comes out the White March Mountains. Traditionally, the smith keep smelted dagger and swords for only the nights. Look at all this. Oh. Shell's the best equipment in the city, but when he keeps around short of these, right into reserved for charter expeditionists, members of the dozens, anyone else he takes a liking to. I only visit Copper Lane as a crew up with at Adam's Den Expedition Hall or down upon at Goose and Fox. Since they haven't head to the den, well, get one of us. Yes. Forcing. Dang, they're selling that for way too much money. I probably would love to buy that. Damage stores endurance, attacks and stun on crits. Fine. Ah, that'd be nice. I have a soul. Just all of this. People need any of these weapons. Pax Pride. Not bad. The Derna Demon. +2 intellects. Give me all your lockpicks.
Hello. I'm here.
Back down to the Goose and Fox real quick. Talk to that one lady. What they had to say. Now that I've heard everybody. Have to print it. Or say by powerful wizards have the real prints. What? That's what I thought. Switch. This turned out to be more than you bargained for, but thank you. I should probably go see him. Imagine we'll have a lot to talk about. Oh, and take this. Picked it up from one of the merchants to help me stand firm in my decision. Not without it now. Ring. Intellect +2, resolve +1. That. You can have this. Look, you use intellect, right? And resolve, so that's actually really good for him. I'm close to leveling up. My goodness. What do you want to talk about?
Pretty sure you won't find one among them who stood within 100 miles of that bridge when the Godhammer went off. Too bad, too. Said there'd be less of them.
Oh god, still waiting for that. Detonate. So that's what they did. So they called the bomb they blew up with a wide wind with. Much about it other than that. Anything kills the living god. Guess you gotta name it. Nothing serious. I don't have against a lot of folks anyways. Dozens. They'll take things to their own hands. Get ugly sometimes. We don't have them in the Gilded Veil, but they'd be right at home there. The name, so they could do what they wanted and feel like it was right. Got nothing to do with honor or sacrifice. They like to invoke Margaret too. They especially want to feel right. Somehow, I don't think she'd be too impressed with that lot. Sure, she'd like to set them on fire anytime they use her name. The gods probably got rules against that kind of thing. The Duke's a reasonable man. Maybe while we're in Defiance Bay, we can get him to force people to call themselves what they are. Don't imagine they have as many members that call themselves loudmouth.
I'm here.
this is the...
Greetings.
You look like you've seen a night or two in the wilds. Join us for a drink? Name's Two Tone Weaxel. The late nice to meet is key. Had our fun with the expeditions, but we're hoping to enjoy a little peace and quiet for the next few weeks anyways. I'm Dreadshot Dayton. This is Herdy and Ilfa. We're part of a separate expedition teams, but we both suffered losses and decided to band together. Beasts, barbarians, bioax. It's a dangerous time to be an adventurer, but a prosperous one too. Here's to many more prosperous journeys. Hidden to find peace it is. I don't know any more circulating in the city. Outside, the steel and the crucible keep, of course. Kid, shouldn't toy, you know. Get him a wooden sword. Actually, he'll probably poke his eye out. Then use his dagger. Seeing as how there's a sudden demand for this one, 100 pounds seems fair. Too careful around the authorities these days, especially as an Orlon. Fine, I'll sell it, but not for less than 50. Get him my money back at the very least. Don't know why I'm getting this dagger for this kid, but it is what it is. This kid really wants this dagger, so I guess he can have it. Sure. Listen first. When you're not using it, keep it sheathed or it will rust. Don't show it off or someone's going to take it away from you. Or worse, it's a weapon, not a toy. Understand? Take good care of it, I promise. Some of the actors hide something under a loose stone near the theater. Bye. Where's the theater at? Back into the Fox and Goose and get a bed to sleep in to get some bonuses, and then I want to go check out the catacombs, see what's in there.
Gods keep you.
Can we get room? Sure, you go check it out. Alright. Not too shabby. Hours passed, which means this just finished. Yeah. Let's remember how for. Let's see, what all can I build? Stronghold's still sufficient. Need to upgrade the grounds further. I built the wall, upgrade the towers, grant perception bonus, and resting at Bright Hollow. Library. Lower upgrade library, grant lower bonus upon resting at upgrade the barracks will allow you to employ hirelings to finish stronghold during attacks. And cells upgrade, they take prisoners during your travels. I'll purchase sell general goods in your Great Hall. Cool stuff. probably want to do the Bailey, but let's go ahead and do the Bright Hollow Restoration. Yeah, this game just gave me a whole added layer of stuff to do, because now I like... You need to play, but hold on until you're smart with the nights. Come along, Gordy. I won't have you loitering around here all day.
I'm here.
I mean, could have gone worse. Said that it did fairly well. Time to go explore the underground. As you approach the dead man, you can feel the faint traces of the soul lingering, a stunned uncertainty holding it in place. When you near, without warning, the soul hurries towards you. So you were solitary light, the dark and the dank gloom of this place come to usher it away. Walking deeper into the catacombs, cloaked in a dark robe with a mask pulled over your face, you're following a familiar path along the canal, heading to a room built around a statue of a figure wearing a robe much like yours. Others wait, clothed in hoods and shadows. Ahead is another figure dressed like you, traveling in the same direction. You don't know his name, and that's how it's supposed to be. Out of the darkness, something monstrous grabs the other figure. You turn to flee, but find yourself face to face with a troll. Panic pounding through your brain is interrupted by razor-edged teeth and claws. You snap yourself out of the dead man's memory. Like damp garments, hood and mask are missing, his clothes are shredded. You alright? Looked almost like you'd lost your footing for a minute. Happens from time to time. You really are a watcher, aren't you? Once in a great many generations, one of my people is born with the ability to speak to souls. Usually, such individuals become elders, or a lone set of tracks in the snow. I would have thought my journey would be easier if I could see what you see, but looking at you, I'm not so sure. Neither am I. Believe it or not, I once would have rejoiced to know that I'd be picked to travel for in search of something great, but even these gifts come with a cost, don't they? Forgive me if I was a little skeptical of your abilities before. Can't say I've met a real watcher before. But don't worry about him. He just likes doing that from time to time. Seems to cheer him up, so I just let him. Once you've seen it a few times, the shock wears off. Every time he goes a little strange in the face, I try and see if I can hear anything. It doesn't work so far. See if you can get him to tell you what the spirit said. Back to stealth time.
As a calm sea, which is not very quiet.
Stand together!
Brave thou
Stand together!
Settle!
Aye?
I think they're going to do this, aren't they? Yeah.
Stand together! At once.
light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
Ooh, money. I like all the money I can get. Gotta upgrade my stronghold, you know? Oh. It's just a troll. Running.
I'm here.
Following your lead.
That was a trick.
So I go force trolls all the time, so.
Cast light in dark places. Brave thou Philon Philly.
And there's no point in using abilities on some of these guys. Let's just don't feel like micromanaging that hard right now.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea,
Watch.
which is not
I'll
very...
stick to this side of the canal for now.
Brave thou Philot Philly.
Stealth. We'll see if there's anything secret out here. A lot of black oozes.
Brave thou Philot
Aren't
Philly.
terribly hard to kill. Oh, oops. Just saw this one. A lot. Oh my goodness, dude. Okay, just kill yourself.
Philot Philly.
You guys attack. Okay. The ranged unit is very helpful.
Certainly. Quietly now.
Alright, go to stealth now that I've done fighting all these things. It's a relatively large area. Barge. Go that way farther. What's over here? Up to this area. Oh. Looks like I found the lower levels. Oh, that's the Temple of Wodica. Okay. So I get to the Temple of Wodica from a underground passageway in the catacombs. Gotcha.
Stand together.
And cast a spell.
Philot Philly.
I'm here. No help here.
These guys aren't too much of a difficult fight right now.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea, which is
Collect all of these guys in one fight. It's gonna be annoying.
brave thou
Aye?
Okay. Is that all him?
I'm here.
Let's go for the wizard. Bear, go attack the wizard.
I'm here.
Attacking that guy.
Philot Philly.
Bear, get out of stealth.
Shadow!
Aye?
These guys.
I'm here. Aye?
Good. Okay. What I told you to do earlier.
What?
Heal. Let's see. I have, okay. Oh, you're still on my melee weapon. You're supposed to be on the gun. Back on the gun. Shoot that guy.
Hey.
Go run at that skeleton. Go kill that guy. Let's see, go fight him.
Dead on!
That will get through.
Okay. Clear all those guys out. They're both the loot. Okay, let's save it down.
I'm here.
I'll take a look.
Around. Oh, I missed some money. Money back.
See now, just like an adherent to go down fast.
Whoops.
I'm here.
Walk straight through that trap. That's good.
Absolutely.
And what does the flame reveal?
Very slowly step forward. Like a Thean. I've heard of this guy. Trying to remember why I heard his name earlier. Entering under its breath as you approach, the figure halts and slowly its head towards you. Is this the... Oh, it was the necromancer that the other guy was talking about for the quest, yeah. What's this? Who disturbs Helig's work? What are you doing down here? Research, a hodgepodge of animancy and necromancy. I have peace, quiet, and as well as an abundant supply of subjects. Continue. Personal projects. Sorry, souls stuck in their mortal shells. Their flesh is as dead as mine, though their minds are not as well maintained. Helig? Spiders of black. This is liquid on the floor with every cackle. That old fool is still alive? I do hope he still doesn't bear a grudge for that incident. It was so very long ago. What happened to you? What? This? Long story. I was one of the first animancers in the Deerwood. Practiced necromancy too, which is what put Dalton and his Northwatch Rangers on my trail. You tell me about that. Only that it's a miracle, or joke of the gods that he's still alive. The only thing he loved more than his fetching lieutenant was the idea of his own legend. He said you killed Rona and the rest of the Northwatch Rangers. Did he mention that they hunted me down like a rabid dog? I just wanted to continue my studies. Attitudes towards animancy were not what they are now, and necromancers were never met with much acceptance. They're corpses now, and so am I. Sure, that's all well enough behind them. Yes. Do you know where Rona is? Oh, you could say that. If you were to retrieve my grimoire from Modred, I'll let you in on the secret. Alright, what do you need me to do? When animancy started gaining popularity, I came to Defiance Bay in hopes of finding a place where my research would meet with more acceptance. Worked at the Brackenberry Sanitarium for a few months where I met Modred. Let's say Modred and I didn't see eye to eye. Got so bad we were threatening to kill each other on a daily basis. Obviously, that bastard made good on his threat. Sank a dagger into my chest while I was sleeping and dumped my body in the catacombs. Used animancy to... Oh no. This is magic, and took a great deal of rather timely preparation, I must say. Even so, it merely anchored my soul to this decaying husk. Nothing like the life that was stolen from me. And yet you see what a little Ingwithan magic can do. My mind is my own, my memory is fresh, and my work can continue. Modred. Modred keeps all that is precious to him in a trunk in his laboratory, just as he stole my grimoire. On your way to Brackenberry Sanitarium, then. Bring me my grimoire and my revenge, and you can have your Rona. Useless now until it drops it again. No sense in pining after lost things, I say. Then it has lost half its mind. Yeah.
Let's see what lies this.
Anything secret in here for me?
This I haven't seen before.
Oh, Minoleta's bounding missiles. Thanks. Gonna take that. Remember that.
Hey,
Oh my
I'm
goodness. Okay.
yes?
Okay.
I'd be glad to.
No.
That That's settled.
Whew.
Something over
Oh
there.
my
Yes?
goodness. So many traps.
I'm here.
Okay.
Yes?
Let's see what lies this way.
Still have much to check in this area. See what else I can find down here. Got one troll that I killed. So, yeah, maybe there's more.
Slow and silent.
What? If it makes you rest easier. Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves. Now this I haven't seen before.
Fine mail armor. Some money right there, that's what that is. Let's see. A lot of money. Lockpicks. I will gladly take all those. Yes, I am looting a catacomb right now, basically.
And the fire shows me something new.
Aura of stealth. Not bad, not bad. I'm gonna give this to her. So somebody has it equipped. We all get +1 to stealth. There's definitely something. Like, that's a fake wall for sure. The question is, how do I open the fake wall? There's probably, I guess there's probably like a lever on the other side of the canal somewhere.
Quietly now.
Door or something. I'll open it up. Oh, hit that button. Yes, sir. Or names. That I gotta talk to. Lane map appears to have pulled together. Our lane man's create some cloth to make a rather sorry looking little camp. The thick fur on his limbs is matted and his clothing smeared with blackening grime. He looks rosy and his eyes.
Well met, friend.
One second. Okay. Oh, there wasn't expecting any visitor down in these parts. What are you doing down here? I've been a little down on my luck lately. Didn't have anywhere to stay, so I thought I'd come down here. Nobody pokes around in the catacombs much. Not until you anyway. There are less dangerous places to live and meet your life. You're hiding for something, or someone. Yeah, I guess that's plain enough to see. Very well, it's true. I've been hiding from the knights down here, but it isn't what you think. It was an accident. It's hard for me here in Defiance Bay. I suppose I thought if I got involved in city business, if I made the right friends, it would get easier in time. And it did, really. I made a name for myself, a place. People actually listen to me when I talk. Well, they used to. People can get very passionate about these things. We were discussing, I think it was shipping agreements, all the things to fight over. But this one night, this man got very angry. I think maybe he had a little too much at the end, and I guess he didn't like an Orlan talking back at him. I struck him, he came towards me, and I hit him, and he went over like a tree. I guess he struck his head on the way down. Turns out he was a knight. Crucible Knights won't care how it happened. They just want me gone. They won't let me live long enough to see the rope. Please, I just want to get out of this city. Second I can get money for passage, I won't trouble anyone again. I swear it. I'll live quietly. But you can't, please. You can't tell them I'm here. Fine. But this, they said you were a kind soul, but I wouldn't have imagined the city and well away. I'm not sure I could ever thank you enough. Here, take this. Hope it's some use to you on your journey. You have my lasting gratitude, friend. I should get ready. I have decided his fate when he gave me crit multiplier. Dexterity. I don't want to keep that. Here, you take the crit multiplier. Okay, so it's a task I completed. I have a ton of little quests to complete. Endurance. It's beneath Cadnua. Swarthians. Pass. Travel to the cliffs you saw in the vision. And travel to Breckenberry Sanitarium. Following Deerwood. Taxes collected, all earnings were lost to bandits. Oh well. It is what it is. I'll have to get stuff defended better, I suppose. Yeah, what's down here?
I'm here.
We have the maximum number of camping supplies, that's true. Although it might still is. Yeah, it's a Wotica book. Alright, screw Wotica. All my homies hate Wotica. Go ahead and rest up, because I'll just grab this.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sneak up on you. I just... Well, you seemed preoccupied. I suppose I've just noticed you acting a little, unusual lately. Talking to people who aren't there, remembering flashbacks of your previous life. I just want to make sure you're doing all right. I was just checking in on you. I should let you rest.
Okay.
I'm here.
Slow and silent.
Aloth's not suspicious at all. Save. That's right. So this is huge. This looks terrifying. I'm gonna go ahead and save, because in case I fight something right here. Dark spores. Dragon issue.
I'd be glad to.
Stand together! That's it!
Oh. Okay, yeah, well, there's everything. And its mother that just spawned. Hit him with one of these.
What?
You're gonna hit him with... I need to cast something here. do this number.
I'm here.
Regular trolls, that's not too bad. That.
Ready, Watcher.
Hey,
Following your lead.
take worth and roll!
Should hit a lot of them with that.
How may I help?
I want you to walk over here. And you're gonna you're gonna walk up a little bit more, and you're gonna cast this on all of them. He's gonna cast this and attack. Just gonna start attacking. Right back.
What?
Let's see.
Yes?
Run up here. Chanter spell.
Yes?
You're not attacking anything, are you? Hit the troll. Swap between melee weapons or fighting the sporling.
Hey.
You start fighting this guy.
Aye?
You throw one of these over here.
Dead on!
I'm here.
Dead on!
Following your lead.
A lot going on here. My goodness. Go ahead and heal up. Going to cast this again. Stay off your back. Didn't really help. Disengage. Yeah, there we go. Swap back to gun. Turn around, start fighting. Let's see. Let's cast this.
Yes?
Hey.
Just over here, hit him. You can just attack this guy. Is that everything? That was a long fight. That took a minute. Can't save that.
I'm here.
There's more in here. Ugh. And sporlings and stuff don't need to fight. Please tell me this is it.
Stand together!
Okay.
I'm here.
Looks like that might have been it. Ugh. That was a lot. Woodica hood. Okay, so we're getting... This is how all these like Woodica people got in here. Looks like...
Nice and quiet.
Stick around for a little bit, see if there's anything else down here that's trying to fight. Oh, skeleton that missed. Rot. Up there. Let's go up. Clear off this top part. Go down. I gotta turn. Just need to go here. My formation is a little jank. Let's see. Yeah. Right. Those were shot on accident, I think.
I can do that.
Oh.
Brave thou
Oh, there's a lot of
How
stuff
may I
here.
help?
I mean, these things die so easily, I'm just gonna run in and kill them. He just took a Arquebus blast to the face.
I'd be glad to.
Nice and quiet.
I have to go back into stealth mode. Kill.
brave thou Philoxili.
I'll see what I can find.
So it's all in here. Those shrines. All this good loot. Bunch free money. I guess technically not free because I had to go kill a bunch of stuff for it, but okay, that was everything down here. Temple of Vodka. I don't want to go to the Temple of Vodka yet. Temple of Vodka kind of scares me. Oh, this was right. Okay, whatever. Close enough. You have to go next. Okay, so I want to check in here. There's the Doll's house I haven't been to yet. Breckenberry, First Fires, Must Den Expedition Hall. I need to go there at some point and check that out.
How do you do?
I'm gonna check up here. So things are going up here. See what's in this place.
I'd wager there are more than a few banned books in here.
Good day to you.
Stacks. Keep your voice down. It's still a temple after all. Grinda doesn't tolerate disorder. Scrivener and devotee of Whale, it's my duty to look after our records and its resources. It's because it is. Whale is the god of mysteries and answers, encryption and decryption, concealment and revelation. Its guidance comes from the understandings of the unknown and protection of hidden knowledge. The Hall of Revealed Mysteries was built to celebrate that. To think that there's such a place in Deerwood. Incredible. A lovely glimpse of the archives. How many secrets must sit upon these shelves? Isn't it? Tim was dedicated to Whale to hold vast stores of knowledge. Use that knowledge to unravel and preserve the mysteries of the world. She's the High Archivist. She's one of the most accomplished scholars alive today. Nothing goes on here without her knowing about it. Well. So, Sorry, I had to fix something real quick. Okay, back to it. There's Pursuo, Screeners.
Absolutely.
Don't want to actually steal anything. Cool. And good books. Sufficiency, no. What else is in here? I think I'm supposed to be looking for something with better at this point.
Welcome.
Seek. And, you're welcome to look around, but let the priests and scriveners continue their search. Wouldn't do to give them any other excuses. What are they looking for? Maybe I could find it. Could you know? You certainly couldn't do worse than this lot anyways. Thieves made off with an ancient scroll of will. They intend to blaspheme by selling that which should remain hidden. A secret of the 100 visions. Guards caught one of them, but were overzealous in their interrogation. All they could piece together was something about a farmhouse and the road to Deerford. Track the thieves down. I don't care what you do with them, but bring back the scroll. Whale rewards a persistent seeker, and so do I. Winning is a subjective term. I haven't died yet, so... Or on this one. There's a fine prize. I mean, a worthy task. What else do you need? I have questions about the missing scroll. Tell me what you know. Seems odd that a few burglars managed to steal from a place like this. Some secret whales keep even for me. What's so special about this scroll? Whales got us secrets. If I told you that, it'd cheapen, wouldn't it? It's a parable, the kind that nourishes the inquisitive mind and poisons the foolish. However you can, kill them, rob them, leave them, it makes no difference to me. I'll consider it one of Whale's mysteries. Tell me what you know about the thieves. Very little, except that they were foolish to believe they could steal from the god of secrets. That, and they were fleeing to a farmhouse. Let's talk about something else. I'm the High Archivist of the Hall of Revealed Mysteries, and I am too old and too busy to be bothered with inane questions. I'm just one or two. I'd like to know more about Whale. That's the rub, isn't it? Whale is the god of things hidden and revealed. The more of the 100 visions one sees, the more one has yet to discover. Though we often call Whale he who sees and is not seen, it is neither male nor female to assign a definitive characteristic to Whale. I mean, I guess technically you're not entirely wrong. Yeah, if you changed every little detail, it is basically the same game. I'll hop on and play it a little bit. I'm gonna stream for just a little bit longer. Then I can get a few arena games in. Term of reference for Will's many revelations. Despite the name, they're infinite. Each epiphany leads to yet another enigma. Yeah, I'll shoot you a message. Farewell. Okay. Where do we go next? Doll's house. Haven't been there yet. See what's in there. I'll take those lockpicks. Dawn, sure.
Nice and quiet.
No one's here, so that means I'm not stealing. Interesting.
I'm here.
Just a bunch of stuff in here. Proper key. Okay. Well, I don't have the key to this place. Try somewhere else.
Well, whatever happens, at least we're out of that mud hole, Gilded Vale. I grew up in Gilded Vale. Quaint. That's what I meant to call it. No, you had it right.
Let's go check the adventure's den, see what's in here. Didn't find anything good over here.
This looks like the kind of place we could find allies. For a prize.
Oh, okay. Cutscene. Well-groomed man steps through the hall with a confident swagger, a smug grin etched on his face. He is flanked by 5 other hard-looking individuals. Another pup, come wandering again. I see. Just now that Lions Giant Slayers run things around here, and you'll be fine. Just know that Lions Giant Slayers. Never heard of them. You have now. Stick around Defiance Bay and you will again. Plenty of bounties to go around, but there's a reason the Giant Slayers get the lion's share. Remember that. Enough jabberbind. You're gonna do the job or talk about it. Winnin's right. That coin ain't gonna collect itself. See you around, pup. Somebody's not happy.
Don't stand on ceremony. State your business. Go see Osric. He's usually got something.
Good men and women trying to walk in the footsteps of great men and women who came before us. We're loose associations of warriors and expeditionaries in the Deerwood. Not as fancy as the Crucible Knights, mind you, but at least we remember our roots. At least they remember someone else's roots and pretend to be like them, it means. Crucible Knights take pride in having won the Deerwood's freedom 150 years ago, but we're the ones who protected it. Everyone knows the Saints' War ended when the Godhammer destroyed Widewind at Avowed Bridge. A lot of folks don't know how Widewind wound up on that bridge. 7 men, 5 women, they walked out of Hogget Citadel, faced down a god, held him there until the bomb went off. That's the legacy we defend. Some call us mercenaries, but we don't need matching armor and silky cloaks to remember our roles. We're the same now as we were then. We stand up for the people, first line of defense, whatever it takes. Got new enemies now. It's not Widewind, it's his legacy. It's the soul butchers and Brackenberry making things worse on all of us, probably causing the whole thing one way or another. Well, we haven't gone anywhere, and there's a lot more than 12 of us now. We defended Deerwood once, we'll do it again.
I'm here.
For the last time, Aidwig, keep your fucking blade up. If that dummy was armed, it'd have your head off. You want an expedition? Talk to Wenham. I just handle these mercenary shit shovelers. Adventurers,
Something I need done. Something that requires competence.
I was formerly one of the Knights of the Crucible. When I left, they kept my arms and armor. The arms they can have, but the armor belonged to my family. I'd like it back. It's a breastplate. Not much to look at, and it's seen far too much use, but it's been in my family since the liberation. No. They'd like that, I'm sure. But I won't be going. Sooner be torn apart by dogs than give them the satisfaction. You don't choose to leave knighthood. The Crucible Knights, they may not be a real knighthood, but the oaths you swear are just as true. Still, turns out that even unofficial knighthoods have politics. You cross the wrong man, suddenly all kinds of accusations are thrown your way, and nobody believes you. And then it's Penhelm you're looking for. A low snake of a man. If you would...
I get word from a reliable source that Penhelm visited a forger in Audrey's gift right after having his soul lineage read by a cipher in Dunred Row. Should you have it in your heart to find a way to ruin his life while you're there, well, drinks on me.
It's a requirement to join the Knights. They have to ensure a novitiate doesn't have a subversive lineage. If Penhelm's superiors found out his affidavit was a fake, his career would be over. Every novitiate gets an affidavit from Dunreed Row, and those are stored at Crucible Keep. If you find Penhelm's, one of those ciphers could tell you if it's real.
If generations of Gnostic traditions are any indication, Penhelm probably doesn't remember it. Still, past like that has to count for something. It's good. Just gathering up quests to do.
That's settled.
I just want the XP from opening these locks, to be honest.
A simple test.
I don't actually care about what's in them.
How do you do?
Oh, for years. I got in the minute the last merchant cleared out. I got new expeditions venturing out every week, so this is a great place to do business. And the dozens make loyal friends and loyal customers so long as you stick by them. Vendor who was here before me, they ran him out when he sold the best homes to a pair of Crucible Knights. I've been careful not to make the same mistake. Adventurers that venture into the wilderness, more than a few of them try their luck scouring the ruins. Most of them come back empty-handed. They come back at all. Betting on them is almost as risky as actually going. That's how the expeditions get funded, and every once in a while, one of the adventuring companies will strike it big and make a fortune for their backers. Afraid not. See, the dozens only do business with me as long as I only do business with them, and they're good customers. But if you get on Osric's good side, we can make an exception for you. I was training some new recruits right now. Okay. That's how I get to buy stuff from her. Let me see how much longer I have on some of my strongholds. One day, 4 hours. Very good. Sleep at the inn. I'd probably call it here today. Made a lot of progress. Somehow killed those drakes earlier, which is... That was a scary fight.
Gods keep you.
British warrior has arrived seeking employment. HP. I don't have anything for you, senor. Oh well. I'll back to that next time. Thanks for joining again. Hopefully I will stream some more tomorrow morning. We'll see. Bye.